With the Crunchyroll Anime Awards coming to a close for the year of 2023, and it's technically called the 2024 Awards, but whatever, we had some obvious winners for different categories and some of them that didn't really make sense. And of course, we gotta talk about those big ones here. But of course, with a new year of anime, I'm gonna try something different. So let's try to get this video up to 50 likes. And of course, anything else you wanna do to show some love to this channel, I greatly appreciate it. Now then, let's talk about the 2024 Anime Awards. As I mentioned before, some of the awards this year have been very good and some of them that are questionable. So I like to point out some of those outliers and just talk about what questions or concerns some people may have. And a great start here is going to be Best Main Character of the Year. Now looking at this list, let's be completely honest, there was only two options here. Two of these animes on here on their first season, so they can be crossed out. Vinland Saga and Mob have great characters, but I don't think people are talking about these main characters compared to others. So really your choice is Luffy or Eren Yeager. And well, Monkey D. Luffy won. Now listen, I'm caught up to One Piece, I know everything that's going on, but I don't think Luffy should have won this. You see, Luffy solely won this because of Gear 5. Now Gear 5 was a very nice transformation and we find out a lot of things about his devil fruit that we did not know before. But is that enough to eclipse the whole character of Eren Yeager? Now they do point out that this is Special 1 Eren Yeager, not Special 2, so I could take a step back and say this is Luffy's award. But again, are you really picking Gear 5 Luffy over Eren Yeager starting the rumbling? Now listen, it could go 50-50, but let's be completely honest, Luffy should win this every single year. The next two awards on here, we can pair these together. For the best anime opening song, that went to Where Our Blue Is for Jujutsu Kaisen. Now I was fairly sure this was going to win, the only competition it had was Idol for Oshinoko. And I mean, Oshinoko got another award anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But the thing I find odd is the second award, which is the best ending song. The best ending song went for Jujutsu Kaisen's ending song, and I'm not too much of a fan for that. Not saying that it's bad, but have you heard some of the other ending songs? The first one on here I think about is Spy X Family's Color. I'm not a huge fan of Spy X Family and I honestly think it's overhyped. But one thing they do a very good job at is their opening and ending songs. And I can tell you right now that Color was kind of good. But the winner I had for this category was Zone 100's Happiness of the Dead. Now I'll be completely honest with you, the anime having so many delays probably caused this anime not to get any awards. But I can tell you right now that this is the best ending. If Zone 100 was going to get any award, this would be it right here. And this makes me wonder that people pick Jujutsu Kaisen's ending just because of the opening. You can let me know down in the comments what you think, but I'm not too big of a fan for the ending winner. Now here's a big issue I have. The award for Best Supporting Character went to Satoru Gojo. What? How did the main character of this specific arc get the supporting character role? This arc is literally called the Gojo's Past arc. The other characters they have on here are actually supporting characters for their own series. But for some reason, Jujutsu Kaisen got two main characters for this arc, and then the main character that has the arc named after him won the award. This is a fumble, I will not lie. I've seen so many people complain about this. This right here is wrong. And honestly, this feels like Jujutsu Kaisen's award ceremony. For example, the Best Action Award went to Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm not saying that Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't deserve this one, but of all the different awards we have, this right here is considered the Shonen Award. One Piece, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, Bleach, Attack on Titan. These are all shows that people will argue saying this is the best anime ever. But again, Jujutsu Kaisen just cleaned house. Now before we jump into the big award, let me say this. I do love Jujutsu Kaisen, and to me, this was one of the best animes of this year. I just find it kind of crazy that the Crunchyroll Awards say that Jujutsu Kaisen is the only anime that came out. It's just too many awards to win compared to some of the other nominees. But alas, we get to the big boy, which is Anime of the Year. Now looking at this list, this is very stacked. For starters, it was pretty fair to say Oshinoko was not going to get this because it was his first season. And that's also true because it's not a shonen. Bocchi the Rock was not going to get this because unfortunately it came out more than a year ago. And when it comes to Vinland Saga, people just don't see this anime enough. So really, Mappa had two chances here with Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man. And then you have Demon Slayer, that's the king of animation. Now instead of decrediting any of these three animes, I'm gonna just let you guess who won. Now I'm gonna assume you made a smart guess because either you've already seen it or you should just know. Megan Thee Stallion walked out there ready to put some other names in jail, and she decided to put 5 other animes down. Jujutsu Kaisen is the anime of the year. Now listen, this could be the anime of the year. I could just be hating a little. But is it that good to get as many awards as it did? Again, I named off just a few here, but this is not the full list of the awards it got. And you know, Jujutsu Kaisen's only going to get better. So will Demon Slayer, and so will Chainsaw Man. These animes will have the chance to be at this spot yet again. But this year's awards felt very favorited. But nonetheless, I'm gonna take a step back and ask you guys what you think of this year's awards. But anyway, you're still looking for something to watch, I still talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. As I said before, I still love that series, and I have plenty of videos to talk about it over here. Until next time, peace.